Monday. It is a Monday here. I couldn't get my thing in my pocket. Hi. Second to breathe. Okay, welcome to Motivational Monday today. We are going to be talking about, so one of the things that I know our customers or a lot of people getting into essential oils are concerned about is how much it can cost to get into essential oils. So we're going to be talking about products that you might already have in your home that you can use with your essential oils to make the initial cost a little bit less. So let's get started. We are live. Who is ready for some DIYs? I maybe overfilled a couple of them. We want you to become empowered to know what you're purchasing because you know that's only going to help you be able to help your family. Okay, welcome back. That gets me every time. Okay, so before we get started, it's going to be pretty fun, but before we get started, let's see who's joining us today. Ashley, who's on Instagram?
SK Barrows from Ohio.
Welcome, welcome. Is it warm or cold there? We are like in the middle of a serious snowstorm.
Anise Jean from Missouri.
Welcome, Anise.
Meta Warrior from New Mexico.
Meta Warrior.
That's awesome.
I love Instagram names.
CMZ007, hi from Wisconsin. She also says Danny is awesome.
He is awesome. At Facebook, Danny was dancing for Instagram while I was putting my mic up my shirt. So he was putting on a show. Awesome. Well, welcome you guys. On Facebook, we have Rachel from the Lake of the Ozarks.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that is. Nobody else does either here.
That sounds cool.
It's a mountain range.
Shauna from Ohio is joining us. I'm getting a lot of happy birthday carols on here. So apparently it's Carol's birthday and happy birthday, Carol. I missed that. Let's see. Shayna says she's in Georgia and it is rainy spring weather here. I'll take rainy spring weather over this snow. I love snow, but it's like almost March, you know, and we had snow right before Christmas, so for Christmas, and then we haven't had snow since. And it's like now that it's almost March, come on, snow. Justine's joining us from Cali. Yes, Nicole's joining us from Hazleton. It's very snowy in Hazleton. And let's see, Amanda, just spring cleaning while watching you from my kitchen in Canada. That's awesome, Amanda, because we're talking mostly about kitchen products, although there are other products that we're going to be talking about today. So welcome, everyone. Jenny from Washington, it's cold there. Linda from Missouri, oh, it's 60 degrees in Missouri. That's not cold. I'll take that.
Did YouTube pull up? Are you able to see
yeah.
their comments?
I'm sorry, YouTube. I forget about you. Sally is joining. You are new. Sally's joining from Kentucky. Roberta from Oregon. She says usually she watches on Facebook, but she's giving YouTube a try. And Carla says the floodwaters are starting to go down in Indiana. That is good news. Good news. Okay, so welcome everyone. Even if we didn't give you a shout out, welcome, welcome. So like I said, today, one of the goals that our customers had for their aromatherapy goals for 2018 was to learn how to use their essential oils more, right? They feel like they buy them, they, you know, or be like, oh, I really need that, reading the description. They think that essential oil can be really useful. So they buy them and then they kind of sit in their medicine cabinet or their fridge or wherever they're storing them. And they don't really know how to start incorporating them. And one of the reasons for this is because, you know, sometimes people buy the essential oils and then plant therapy, we're like dilute, 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 and they're like, you know, that's going to be another however X amount of money for me to actually start to use my essential oils. So as our Motivational Monday, I wanted to take products from your home that a lot of you probably already have in your home that you can either use or not use to dilute essential oils. So that's what is here. We have a thumbs down if you cannot use it to dilute essential oils, or we wouldn't recommend it, and then a thumbs up over here if it is a product you have in your home that you can easily use to dilute them. So are we ready? Oh, and before we go really fast, we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that because it has to do with kind of what we're talking about. So stay tuned for that. Okay, here we go. Here's my basket of goodies that Danny and I brought from our home. So how this is going to work is I'm just going to pull something out, and I'm going to be talking about whether I would recommend it or I wouldn't recommend it. And then if you guys have any questions, comments, if you just want to make fun of whatever's in here, you know, just let us know. Ashley can do it, and I'll try to keep an eye on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with, should we start with a yes or a no?
Pulling out and
okay, let's do Castile Soap. I'm just going to like hang out on this basket right here. So Castile Soap, this is Plant Therapy's Castile Soap, but I know a lot of people also just have store brand Castile soap at their house. So any type of soap will dilute essential oils. So the Castile soap is going to be a yes. And a couple ways it can dilute essential oils. You can add essential oils to this to use for your household cleaning, like to wash your countertops, or I like to put Castile soap, like to make soapy water, and then add essential oils to the Castile soap to make soapy waters to wash my countertops and like my kitchen table. You can also use Castile soap or another type of soap like a shampoo or even a bubble bath or a body wash. You can use that type of soap, including Castile soap, to make like a bubble bath, or also to use to take a bath. So soap dilutes essential oils. This goes in the yes pile, and there's lots of different uses for Castile soap or other kinds of soaps.
What's the difference between a Castile soap and like just a hand soap, like a Suave or whatever?
So, I mean, it would depend on the brand probably and what they're adding. Castile soap is like just a single pure ingredient that makes Castile soap, where a lot of other soaps that you're going to buy, they're going to be a mix of things to make up that soap. Whether it's fragrances and just different types of like soaps, it's going to be a mix. But Castile is like a pure soap with nothing mixed into it. Okay, any questions on Castile?
No questions from Instagram.
Awesome. Yes, Alicia says that's a good idea for cleaning counters. It's how I always clean my counters. Okay, let's see. Let's do salt. So salt, for a long time, people were using salt to dilute their essential oils in their bath. Probably not table salt, but still salt. And then it came out probably, I don't know, a year or so ago, that it actually wasn't safe to dilute essential oils in salt. So here's kind of the confusion. When you put salt when you add essential oils to salt, the salt does absorb the essential oil, so it would dilute it. But when you then go and add it to your bath, when the salt melts away in the bath, then you have undiluted essential oil in the bath. So we don't recommend you dilute essential oils in salt when taking a bath. And salt can be used in body scrubs and all of that, but anytime you're using salt with essential oils, we recommend you use a carrier oil, a fatty oil. So you know any of the carrier oils that Plant Therapy sells, but we're also going to be talking about other carrier oils that you'll have at your home. But we do recommend you use a fatty oil when you are using salt to dilute an essential oil, because by itself, it's a no good. Okay?
SK Bowers wants to know, for a bubble bath, should you avoid hot oils?
I would. But the majority of it is going to depend on, obviously you want to make sure it's well diluted, and then the amount that you're using. But to be safe, I'm not going to be using hot oils. Plus, usually I'm looking for calming and relaxing oils, and those usually aren't hot oils. And so I've never really been tempted to. Maybe when I'm sick, but I use Plant Therapy's Kid Safe Germ Destroyer version or the Immune Boom, and use that instead of like a Germ Fighter, which is like a thieves version, which has really hot oil. So I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend ones that aren't hot, just to be on the extra safe side. My mom just said hello from Hawaii, Retha. Hi, Mom. Let's see. Is that the same of Epsom salt? Yes. So the dilution recommendation for using Epsom salt would be the same as like a table salt. So we don't recommend you use Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, table salt, anything like that as the standalone dilution for essential oils. It does need to be mixed with a carrier oil, whether that's to be used in your bathtub or to be used in like a salt scrub. We always recommend, if you're using any type of salt, to dilute it with a carrier oil as well. Don't use salt as a single product to dilute the carrier oil. Oh, thanks. My niece says that she likes my shirt. That's kind, Azzy. You're cute. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's get something big out of here so all these products can fall. Coconut oil. Okay, this is straight up like huge thing from Costco. Ooh, it smells good. Solid coconut oil. I know a lot of people have this in their pantry because it is used often for cooking. And coconut oil absolutely can be used to dilute essential oils. The reason plant therapy sells the fractionated coconut oil, which goes through a fractionation process to keep it liquid at all temperatures, is because it's a lot easier to use when handling essential oils. Otherwise, you have to melt this down or whip it up or do something because it's, you know, hard blocks of coconut oil. So that's why fractionated coconut oil is what we carry and what we usually always recommend. But the, you know, regular cooking coconut oil can absolutely safely dilute essential oils. It's just not as convenient, but it goes in the thumbs up pile. Yeah, oh, look at, they're playing along. You guys are fantastic. I love that. I didn't even think about that. You guys are awesome. So I'm getting lots of thumbs up or thumbs down if they think it's a yes or a no. Awesome. Yay. Look at that, so fun. You guys just made my day. Okay. Butter. I honestly don't know. I assume butter would because it's fatty. Right? So I assume it would. I've never tried and I wouldn't recommend it. So are you guys giving thumbs down for butter? I mean, I personally have never used butter on my skin topically. So I'm going to put butter in the thumbs down. Dun, dun, dun.
There might be better options.
Yeah, so maybe it could be safely, but it's not one of the things that we're like, hey, go find something in your pantry, get butter, dilute your essential oils. Not something I recommend. Okay, let's see. Let's do vinegar. Okay, so vinegar is another one of those products that we used to think could dilute the essential oil by itself, but we don't recommend that anymore. So if you're using vinegar to dilute the essential oil, you will need hold on, my mind just went blank. What's the word, Ashley? An emulsifier. You will need an emulsifier to, yeah, thumbs down for the butter. Yeah, nobody. I don't know. If you want to rub butter all over yourself, that's your own thing. And I don't know. I kind of assume it would, but I honestly don't actually know the answer to that. But vinegar by itself is not recommended to dilute essential oil. So it's a thumbs down.
And an emulsifier just helps the, tell me what that does again.
Yeah, so an emulsifier, it just makes it so the essential oil is well diffused. It emulsifies, I don't know, right? Within the whole entire, like water or a vinegar or, you know, something else that you would be using. It makes it so it is well distributed, well diluted through that product that you are adding it to. Okay, so Joni has a point. She did thumbs up on vinegar for cleaning. So that's absolutely true. So when I'm talking about thumbs down or thumbs up today, I'm talking more specifically if the product's going to be used topically. So some of these products, a lot of people add essential oils to vinegar to clean with, and that's completely fine, and you absolutely can do that, but not for applying it. It doesn't actually dilute the essential oil thoroughly enough to make it so you wouldn't be getting undiluted oils on your skin. So it can be used in cleaning. That's a fantastic point, but not for topical use. unless something else is added to it and you need to use vinegar for your skin for something. Okay, so let's do a fun one, crayons. Okay, I don't recommend the use of these on your skin, although my children think differently than me, although that's usually markers. But something that's really fun with this, so Danny had brought these from his home, and so I put them in this basket because I thought it'd be fun to talk about. We have some customers who will melt down, so you get like a, one of the, I don't know if we have any in here. I don't see any. What's the material? Guys, it's Monday, right?
You're looking for beeswax? Or?
No, like the mold. What's that material?
It's silicone.
Yeah, so if you do like a silicone mold, you can melt down crayons and put them in a silicone mold and add essential oils to that. So then when your kids are coloring, they get the aroma. So you could do like a calming the child or A+ attention. So when they're doing their homework or coloring or something, they can have like a focusing or a calming smell that's coming from the crayons. So that's cool, right? That's a fun idea. So because we're really talking about topical use, I'm going to put it in the thumbs down, but know that it's a really fun craft idea for kids to melt them down, put them in a silicone, mix the essential oils, put them in a silicone mold, pop them out, and then they can use like multicolor, you know, little molds of different colors of crayons or whatever, but they're super fun. Okay, yeah, it is. It would be a really fun craft to do with your kids, really fun. Okay, so let's see, cooking spray. This one specifically is canola oil. Cooking spray technically can be used to dilute essential oils. Depending on the cooking spray, because I have avocado oil cooking spray, and you could use that, you know, if you don't have regular oil, if you only have all of your cooking oil in a spray, you could spray enough in the palm of your hand, add a drop or two of essential oils, and then use it for topical. So you absolutely can use cooking oil. Depending on the cooking oil would depend on whether I would want to put it on my skin or not, but that is a choice that you can make. So I'm actually going to put cooking oil in the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm getting some thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, honey. So honey is kind of another one of the ones that it's like kind of like salt. Like it used to be say you could, and now it's not really recommended. So with honey, most people don't. So couple things. Okay, so honey by itself, adding essential oils, it absolutely does dilute the essential oil. The concern then is if you're adding it to a tea or something to use essential oils in your tea, the honey then melts down, and so then you have undiluted essential oil in your tea. Plant therapy doesn't recommend the ingestion of essential oil for medicinal purposes unless you are working with someone who is qualified to recommend how you use those essential oils medicinally, you know, for whatever the concern, whatever is, you know, whatever the medical concern is that you have. There are some people who choose to use like honey in cooking and stuff, and essential oils can be diluted in cooking and can safely be consumed that way if you have some information. And if you have any questions about that, you can email our aromatherapist at planttherapy.com. I do know that sometimes when people are sick, they might put a drop of oil in a spoonful of honey, and that can be safely done depending on, you know, what the concern is, what oil you're using, how much you're using, all of that kind of stuff. But it does dilute the essential oil as long as you are not then putting honey in something that is going to melt the honey away, so you have undiluted essential oil. So technically honey is a yes. So I'll put it in the yes because by itself it will dilute it. Just make sure that you aren't then putting it in water for tea or something and then having it melt away. And if you have any questions, again, about ingesting essential oils or anything like that, email our certified aromatherapist, that came out funny, at aromatherapist@planttherapy.com, and they can help you. But technically honey by itself does actually dilute essential oils. And honey is often used for skincare products, and it's often used in hair. So any type of like that, honey could be used. You could use it for essential oils. Okay, I think the rest of them in here are all yeses. So I brought my avocado oil. My other one had like this much left in it, so I brought the new one. I don't know why. You wouldn't really be able to tell anyways. And it's heavy, but avocado oil, this is the cooking oil. This and coconut oil are what I mostly cook with. So any of your cooking oils, they can safely be used because they are a fatty oil. They can safely be used to dilute the essential oil. Again, depending on the cooking oil, I would put some on my skin. I wouldn't put others on my skin. Avocado, I would feel absolutely comfortable putting on my skin. Coconut, I would feel comfortable. If I had like a vegetable oil, I might not feel comfortable, but you could because it would dilute the essential oil. So avocado is going in our thumbs up pile. CeraVe. This is the lotion and cream that I personally use. So if you, any lotion or cream at your home, you can use it to dilute essential oils. Just keep in mind that if it's something that's already scented, adding the essential oils could make it smell really bad or could improve the scent just depending on what the scent already is, what essential oils you're adding. But just be aware of that. If you're adding essential oils to something that's already scented, be aware that the scent is going to change. But for a cream or a lotion that's unscented like a CeraVe, you can absolutely use, no concerns, makeup blends, whatever you want that smell good, because lotions and creams do dilute essential oils. And whatever ones you have at home can be used. If you're in a bind, you have some essential oils, you don't have a carrier that you can use and you only have scented, you can add the essential oils to it. Just know that the smell's not going to be what you might expect if you're using an undiluted. Regina, I noticed that Regina noticed our little saying board back here, so that's fun. It's a good one, hon. Chris did that one. Aretha's beauty secret. I need CeraVe. I use CeraVe on my legs. It's actually years ago I broke out in some type of eczema thing that I ended up having to use steroids on my legs to get rid of, and CeraVe is the only thing I can put on my leg that doesn't break it out. And this was like literally 9 years ago when it happened. So CeraVe, it is my leg beauty secret. Too bad you guys don't get to see my legs all the time, huh? Just kidding, it's not too bad. Okay, the last one. So I just need to ask a question really fast. Is vegetable shortening the same as Crisco? Go. I don't know the answer. Danny brought this and he was like, I think it's the same. And I was like, I don't know.
Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's see if anybody. We need to know if CeraVe is the same as Crisco.
Vegetable shortening.
I mean, if vegetable.
Yes.
I just saw someone. Is vegetable shortening the same as Crisco? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Good, I believe you guys. Hold on. Guys, my things are falling out. I have a...
It's your wig.
My...
It's a wig, guys.
Or it's bobby pins that are falling out. Okay, so the reason Danny brought this is I was watching The Help this weekend. I bawled like a baby. I had my 9-year-old sit through some of it to be like, treat people with kindness. Okay, I'm that mom. But in The Help, one of the maids was talking about how Crisco can be used for everything. She's like, you know, use it in your hair to help with hair growth. Use it in your hair if you get gum stuck in it. If your husband has cracky knuckles or elbows, it will take care of that. Like, she just is listing all this stuff that it can help with. And I thought, hey, it would dilute essential oils. And if you can do all of that kind of stuff with it, then you can use Crisco or vegetable shortening. I've been told Crisco is a name brand. Good to know. So you can use vegetable shortening to dilute essential oils. And like I said, if that movie is correct, you can use it for everything. Okay, so just slather the stuff head to toe with any essential oil you want and it's going to fix you. Don't quote me on that. No Crisco for me. Yuck. What, Kim, you don't want to be slathered in Crisco? How many people watching have their kids ever slathered themselves in Crisco? That's like one of those things that when you're scrolling through Facebook, you know, you see a picture and a kid's covered in Crisco. Yep. Lard too. Yes. So whether you actually want to apply this to your skin or not, maybe you prefer to apply it to your husband's gross skin, but you know, all like love husbands. But it will dilute the essential oil. So it is a thumbs up option for household. a household option that you might already have. Susan says, if coconut oil breaks me out, I can't imagine what that would do. No. What you don't get is it's going to heal everything. That's what I'm telling you. Seriously, don't quote me on that, guys. Okay, so these are either non-safe, thumbs down options over here, or these are all absolutely viable, safe ways to dilute essential oils that you might already have at home. So you might, not need to start out with purchasing a lot of different carrier oils or something. You can use these products that are listed over here in the thumbs up section. So the thing is, so then someone say, okay, if I have all of these options at my house, why might I buy a carrier oil from Plant Therapy or, from anywhere else? Why do we even sell carrier oils if there's all these options for use that you already have in your home? So the thing with carrier oils, remember that carrier oils, including, this is going to be the same as the carrier oil you'd buy from Plant Therapy or coconut oil, just not the fractionated kind. But the thing with the carrier oils is they come from plants. And because they come from plants, they have therapeutic benefits too. So if you're having trouble with really dry skin, not only is there an essential oil that could possibly help, whether it's, one of the blends or like a lavender, helichrysum, frankincense, some Roman chamomile that's really good for your skin, but also there are carrier oils that are really effective with helping with really dry skin as well. Maybe you have, acne, and so you could use like a tea tree or zit-free, something like that helps with acne, but also grapeseed oil is really good with helping with acne, and that's a carrier oil. So the reason a lot of people maybe start using these at the very beginning, the reason a lot of people then go to purchasing specific carrier oils to have in their line of aromatherapy products is because carrier oils are very therapeutic. So Danny has up on the screen Plant Therapy's our carrier oil chart, and it can be found at planttherapy.com/downloads. If you scroll down a little bit, it'll say carrier oil chart. Click on it, you can download it and print it, so you can have it, and it gives some information. So it tells you like the scent, the shelf life, and then different characteristics of that carrier oil and some of like the therapeutic properties of that carrier oil. So let's just go like almond oil, for example. It says it absorbs well and it's nourishing and moisturizing. So if you have dry skin, almond oil might be an option that you would use. Fractionated coconut oils, just straight across a great option because it's clear. It doesn't really have a scent. It's one of the least expensive carrier oils, so it makes it affordable for people to use, and it works really good in rollerball blends. Let's see. Evening Primrose soothes irritated skin, good for skin issues and dry skin. Grapeseed, it's non-greasy, it absorbs well, good for oily skin and massage. Jojoba, moisturizing and good for skin issues, prolonged shelf life of other carrier oils. So jojoba is actually a wax and not technically a carrier oil, which is why it extends the life of other carrier oils. Rosehip is it's emollient quality, softens and nourishes damaged skin. So the emollient qualities of it makes it really good for like anti-aging. So anytime you're doing anything anti-aging, most likely you'll want a little bit. You don't usually want full strength rosehip, but like a 5-10% dilution of rosehip in another carrier oil with, like carrot seed essential oil, which is really good for like anti-aging properties. Or Plant Therapy has an anti-age blend, but as you can see, like these can be great options when you're getting started, but carrier oils do have therapeutic properties, and that's why a lot of people are very specific to what carrier oil they want to use when using a certain essential oils for a certain concern or problem that they might have. So it's really cool. Again, the carrier oil chart can be found at planttherapy.com/downloads. And it has all the information you can look. We also have a lot of blog posts at planttherapy.com/blog that talk about carrier oils and different carrier oils to use for different therapeutic properties and why we recommend certain carrier oils for certain things. So, okay, question, Ashley.
Yeah, Instagram has a couple. So Charlotte's question is, can I use expired grapeseed oil?
I don't think it would be harmful, but I'm not going to promise that it's not. Most of the time when a carrier oil expires, it becomes very stinky. And so I wouldn't recommend topical just because it will smell bad. Plus, you probably are losing a lot of the therapeutic benefits if the oil has expired. And so I really wouldn't recommend it. I'm not sure it would be like harmful, but I wouldn't recommend it.
And the Classens wants to know what would be a good carrier for eczema.
What would be a good carrier for eczema? So there's lots of good. Almonds really good for eczema. Evening primrose is really good for dry skin. There's quite a few oils that are really good. And plant therapy, so because these carrier oils do have therapeutic properties, plant therapy actually came out with carrier oil blends. So just like how you would use single essential oils, blend them together to get the therapeutic property of a blend even more intense than a single oil could be by itself, which is why we have blends, right? It's like, hey, you need help with energy, use our energy synergy. It's a blend of all of these oils that can be helpful with energy. We combine them to give you the best benefit. So just like we do that with essential oil blends, we also came out with a line of carrier oil blends, and those can be found under the carrier oil section on our website. And so we have like Dermasoothe, we have one for acne, which is called, I forget. We have one for massage. We have a Younger Glow one that's an anti-aging one, a Near Perfection. So we have, what is that zit one called?
Clear again?
Clear Complex.
Clear Complex.
Thank you. I lost it. So if you're looking for like something to help with really dry skin or eczema or something, we already have a carrier oil blend that would be a mix of different carrier oils to make it even more beneficial for whatever. So we do have a few of those if you're looking for something that those were specifically formulated by our aromatherapists to help with. So there is that option too. Thank you, Tricia. Clear Complex, yes. Okay, I do have a question. Are any essential oils safe to use on the gums for a teething baby? No. I don't recommend any essential oils, even well diluted, on the gums of a teething baby. You can dilute some essential oils on the outside. I know like Roman or German chamomile can be used outside, helichrysum on the outside of the jaw, diluted well to help with teething. But what you can use on the gums to help with teething are hydrosols. So if you have questions about what would be the best hydrosol, depending on the age of your child and for the teething concerns, email our aromatherapist at aromatherapist, right, at planttherapy.com. I almost screwed that up. Let's see. Oh, good. Crystal says she ordered Clear Complex. That's awesome. I know. I love Younger Glow too. I've even done videos of cleansing my face here with Younger Glow because I use it so often. Okay, any other questions, guys? Once that goes down, I'm not able to scroll to see the questions on Facebook. So if there were a ton of questions that I missed, we'll be able to answer them in the comments. Or again, always feel free to email our aromatherapist at aromatherapist@planttherapy.com. We'll get that right. Okay, let me just make sure that there's not one more. Will you add more hydrosols to your list? Love hydros. So we actually are in kind of like the final stages of doing some testing with something that we are going to use to extend the life of our hydrosols. And we're in the final stages of that testing. And once like all of that gets finished, hopefully we will be able to have a little bigger line, or at least be able to, you know, have them so they're lasting longer for customers, so they aren't going bad, you know, in 3-6 months, because hydrosols are a water-based product. So that's really good news. I don't have specific details on that, but that will give us the opportunity to add more hydrosols if that's something that ends up being something we do. So not really a yes or no, but a possibility, a brighter future than not. Let's see, any other, oil of the month hint. So I've given lots of oil of the month hints. Let me remember the ones I did. It's kid safe, it's a rare oil, and like 99% of people will like the scent of it. So there you go.
And it's rare.
It's rare, yeah. It is a rare oil. Okay, So that's all. Again, if you guys have any questions about what we talked about here, the carrier oil chart, feel free to always email our aromatherapist at aromatherapist@planttherapy.com. Now for the giveaway. Give me lots of love, guys. I like lots of love. Giveaway. I want you to leave in the comments what your favorite carrier oil is and why. So post that in the comments. You will have until 5 p.m. Mountain Time tonight to leave a comment. So those who aren't able to watch live, you can watch it later. You have until 5 p.m. Mountain Time tonight to leave in the comments what is your favorite carrier oil and why. And then tomorrow morning, Jessie is going to be choosing 5 winners, and the 5 winners will win a 4 ounce of whatever carrier oil they posted in the comment as their favorite. Awesome? So 5 winners chosen and announced tomorrow, and you will win your favorite carrier oil. To enter, leave in the comments. You have until 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tonight to leave in the comments what is your favorite carrier oil and why. We want to know, and I'm sure other customers want to know too by reading your comments. So don't forget to do that to be entered into the giveaway. Good luck. And then one more thing. Oh, yes.
I was just going to say, we're not going to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, Danny, everyone give a shout out to Danny. Danny, who does all of this amazingness, and Jessie, who is our social media manager, who's online answering all of your questions. Those 2 guys are leaving us to go learn more about like live videos so we can always improve for you guys. So they are going to be gone Wednesday and Friday. So unfortunately, that means today is the only live video this week. We will not be having a live video Wednesday or Friday of this week. So we won't be back until Must Have Monday next week. And Must Have Monday, oh, it won't be Must Have Monday though, because it's our new month. So we'll be announcing new themes for March. And on that Monday, we will also announce, since we won't be here Friday, we'll also announce the last wish list winners. That ends, what's today, the 26th, so that ends in 2 days to share your wish list for us to choose, and we'll be announcing those winners on Monday. So spread the word, no live videos Wednesday or Friday of this week, but we will be back Monday with new themes for March, and we also will be announcing the wish list winners on Monday during our live video. Anything else?
Yes, there may or may not, stay informed on our social media, or stay
active, participate,
active.
yeah.
Yeah, because there may or may not be some giveaways while we're gone.
That's true. That's true. There may or may not be giveaways because we aren't doing the live videos. We do have some other fun stuff planned for you guys. But that's it for this week for live videos. So don't forget to leave your comments in the giveaway. You have until 5 p.m. tonight. We'll announce the winners tomorrow. And I will see you guys next Monday, a week from today. Have an amazing week. Bye, guys.